Welcome to the Gag City app. I am your captain. Prepare for destination.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Dawn with another video. Welcome to Gag City. Are y'all ready to gag? Because there's a lot of tea that's about to be spilled. Are you ready? Let's get to it. Kelly Rowland was on the red carpet looking fabulous, and she had to let the security guard know, don't play with me, bitch. Now, when I saw this video, I was like, maybe she stepped on Kelly's Rowland dress, but Kelly talked about this, and you can tell the hurt in Kelly's face when she talked about what happened on that red carpet.
The woman knows what happened. I know what happened. And I have a boundary, and I stand by those boundaries, and that is it. And there were other women that attended that carpet who did not quite look like me. And they didn't get there, scolded or pushed off or told to get off. And I stood my ground. And she felt like she had to stand hers, but I stood my ground.
So that is what Kelly had to say regarding that situation. She went viral because of the finger pointing, but you can clearly see Kelly telling her, step back, or something the first time, and then it's like the lady had something smart to say, so Kelly was like, okay, bitch, it's time for the finger, the black woman finger. Y'all want to be, black women this, black women this. Black women has had a fucking enough. What the hell was she supposed to do? Sit there and let the lady harass her? Like, bitch, you're supposed to be protecting me, not getting on my damn nerves, but I'm gonna light your ass up on camera. Everybody knows a red carpet is where celebrities have they little, they fame, they shine, they moments, you know what I'm saying? And for this big black suit wearing ass bitch to sit there and rush you? Like, bitch, are you mad because they didn't want you on the runway, bitch? They wasn't calling your name asking you for a picture? Get the fuck to work. Shout out to Kelly. You Karen bitches always want to have the last word. But when a black woman get in your face and give your ass that finger, bitch, they dare you to buck, bitch. They really dare you to buck. Y'all was mad she walked out because of the dressing room shit with J-Lo. How the fuck do J-Lo get a bigger dressing room than Kelly Rowland? What the fuck did J-Lo do other than sleep around and steal people's vocals? Kelly Rowland was in the biggest group of all time, and she's way more talented than J-Lo. And for the interviewer to keep bringing up Beyonce, no, bitch, I'm my own person and y'all not gonna play with me, period. The fact that there's a lot of people in this world who hate people who speak up for themselves and have a strong mind and is unproblematic, it shows how sick the world is. But yeah, moving on to Megan the Pass Around, aka Bodies on Bodies on Bodies on Bodies. Megan is on her Hot Girl Summer Tour, and she brought out Dumb and Dumber, yeah, these two, and it was cute, but why the fuck did she bring out Natalie Nunn? Girl, pipe the fuck down before I call Jocelyn. So this is what we do now when we have 3 Grammys. Since we can't bring out any real fucking artists, we have to bring out influencers like bitches from Baddies and Instagram influencers like Botched and Bitter. Yeah, very sad. $40 for a ticket. I hope y'all got y'all money's worth, y'all. Megan the Burning Coochie is also coming out with her own tequila. She said, Chicago hotties, your chicas is ready. Y'all get to have the first exclusive taste of my new tequila dropping soon. I don't know, it look like it'll taste like it'll make you lie on your dead mama and have you stumble into the car. Bob's, give Dawn a good alcohol bar. Wait, Nicki, that was the bar. There is also reports saying that Cardi B is supposed to be on the Wannabe featuring Megan Thee Stallion and Glorilla. They already got that song out, and Cardi B is going to add a verse to it. I would love to see how that sounds, but they didn't want to release it because Sexy Red just dropped her shit, and Drake took the shine, allegedly. But we can get into that later in this video. But Cardi B fucks up songs, but y'all supposed to be friends, quote unquote, and anything to attract attention, I guess, is working. Maybe not. Obviously, somebody told Chart that it's supposed Megan Thee Stallion becomes the first independent female rapper to headline Madison Square Garden. Like, what the fuck? Megan Thee Stallion is not independent. Megan Thee Stallion is signed to a distribution. It's real independent artists that's doing shit. Being independent and give Megan Thee Stallion those Grammys, bitch. That was Jay-Z oatmeal face ass. No, I'm sick of people sitting here acting like Megan Thee Stallion is doing all this shit by herself. Megan Thee Stallion is not doing all this shit by herself. Like, she's not. Megan Thee Stallion has so many people behind her. Jay-Z, Warner. And she might own her publishing and all that other shit because they can't really make money off of her. But Megan Thee Stallion is not fucking independent. She's not. Please, shut it down. Only thing independent about Megan is when she get a coochie up. That's it. That's it. This bitch is not independent. The fuck? And Jay-Z went on, the Grammys crying and shit about his wife not getting album of the year. But you got so much pull. Why you couldn't do that? Now you look dumber than Lil Mama when she joined you on stage. Should we talk about someone on Megan Thee Stallion's team handing out free tickets for this tour? Should we talk about that? Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. With Nicki Minaj ignoring her this time around, Megan Thee Stallion's Boy debuts in the top 40 on Billboard Hot 100. What are y'all thoughts on that? Who? Yep, I said without Nicki Minaj help. Nicki Minaj paid this bitch dust, and she's sitting her ass top 40. I mean, it's cute, but I mean, with those 3 Grammys, do you think it's going to last? I mean, 3 Grammys is kind of heavy on it. Okay, let's talk about some beef, child. Y'all hungry? What is y'all thoughts on the Chris Brown versus Quavo? Chris Brown released a track and said something about Quavo. Quavo responded. Chris Brown went all out with a whole diss track on Quavo. Basically, Quavo called Chris Brown a crackhead Michael Jackson, said, you beat Riri and all that. Chris Brown, blankly claimed that he slept with Saweetie, child, and he said, don't make me, sing about that shit. Okay. Chris also brought up the fact how him and Quavo had to be seated next to each other at Fashion Week. He said, can't pick who you sit by. Fuck all that gross shit. Nigga not finna fumble my bag for little niggas. Yeah. This beef go way back since Quavo dated Karrueche, and Chris Brown has been mad about that ever since. Neither one of them is with her, and the fact that they beefing over her is just ridiculous. But the fact that he said he slept with Saweetie, and Saweetie didn't deny that shit, but when Quavo said he can make a new Saweetie or make a new model bitch Saweetie, she leaked some text messages that Quavo hit her up. Yeah, so I just want to know, cause her and Chris Brown was at, a basketball game front row, and you was also seated next to Lil Roddy or Lil Rich, whatever the fuck his name was, and you said y'all wasn't smashing. Oop, sweetie. Child. Now, of course, these are 2 different occasions. She didn't sit next to Chris Brown, didn't go sit next to the little nigga, hours later. No, these are 2 different times. But her hiding her face said a lot, and you wanted to say you didn't fuck him. I noticed with a lot of these females, they sometimes acclaim a nigga, sometimes they won't, depending on the nigga or how people feel about the nigga. Roddy Ricch is short as hell, so I would see why Saweetie would, I ain't fucking him, but he paying. He definitely got paid a bag for that ass. Or maybe she didn't let him hit, but my whole thing is, why was you hiding your face? Like, bitch, you're courtside. You know that they can see you from different angles, and you're hiding your face, Miss Icy Girl. Like, come on. You expose Lil Baby. You let Lil Baby hit, because he damn sure spent the bag with his ass, because he is not all that. And with Chris Brown, I feel like you did it to get back at Quavo. And Chris Brown might, he might probably bought you something to eat. I don't know. But if you go back to Quavo after letting Chris Brown hit, girl, that's a downgrade. I just want you to know that, because I know Chris fucked your world up. Like, surprised you can walk. This situation had people debating online how Megan could get called a hoe, but Saweetie gets a hoe pass. I mean, to me, it's kind of like the same thing. I mean, you fucking around in your circle. So, I mean, but at the end of the day, I feel like Saweetie is not problematic, so people don't pinpoint her for a lot of shit, which I'm not mad about that. Saweetie shuts the fuck up. Saweetie keeps shutting the fuck up, and you can fuck whoever you want to fuck, child. Let me hear you say, OV ho. Shout out to Kendrick for getting a #1 debut with Not Like Us responding to Drake clown ass. Who y'all think won this battle? I feel like Kendrick did his thing with this one. A lot of people is saying that he is the king of rap after, getting a #1 debut with a diss record. And once again, people had to bring Nicki Minaj in this situation, comparing her beef beef with Megan Thee Stallion, saying that Megan Thee Stallion only got her number one because of Nicki, so that means Kendrick only got his number one because of Drake. Yeah, I mean, but this song has replay value. Like, you can really bop to this song. It's a dance song. Y'all love shaking y'all ass to some new shit. This is new from Kendrick, and Megan Thee Stallion just went top 40. So do the math. Like, who the fuck is talking about his? Who's talking about that song? Yeah, you hear it on the radio because it's force and airplay. But, like, really, who's talking about his? Not Like Us is definitely going to be something that you can do all types of dances to, and people is going to be actually take the time to decipher who Kendrick and what Kendrick is talking about. But let's get into some tea that was spilled in this diss record. So apparently, there's been a video going around with a girl exposing Drake, saying Drake has his own personal Tinder. He gets people to go and get girls, fly them out. He has sex with them, sends them back, which I definitely believe hands down because Drake gives me that type of vibe. Anything his way, he's down for. Also, Kendrick, exposed the fact that Drake slept with Wayne's girl while Wayne was in jail, which Wayne talked about in the interview. And I just found it crazy because he supposedly had got Wayne tatted on him to show his apology. Like, come on. He also asked Drake, "While you trolling online, you trying to strike a chord, and it's probably a minor." And people seem to think that he's taunting on Nicki. I don't know. I don't think so, but that Kendrick Lamar and Nicki collab, we can kiss that shit goodbye. But Drake has debunked some of this shit, saying that he purposely sent Kendrick some of this information. Like, and then Kendrick said that Drake supposedly has a daughter that he's hiding. I'm pretty sure Drake has more kids that he's hiding. Like, Drake it just gives me that weird type of vibe. But I'm sick of Nicki showing this asshole love. Like, hold on. Like, Drake is so fucking feminine, it irks my fucking soul. Like, it really irks my fucking soul how feminine Drake is. And I noticed that when they diss him, when rappers diss Drake, because a lot of people is on his fucking neck, they make it clear that Drake is not even a nigga. Like, not just a nigga as in black, a nigga as in with balls. They don't even respect Drake's masculinity, the little he does have. Like, I don't know if y'all saw the interview that Wayne did talking about Drake, how he was like, he told Drake to stick to singing, talking about girls and all that. Don't be trying to be the gangster rap. Nobody believes Drake is tough. Now I'm starting to see it because I was mad at Charlamagne for dragging you every chance he got. But you really are a bitch in the bonnet. It irks my soul Nicki shows this nigga love, and this nigga has done nothing but to show that he's a fucking op. I don't know why Nicki was begging him to even come on tour. Like, who the fuck needed him? You got Needle, perform that shit, and move the fuck on to your next good songs. Like, the fuck out of here. Nicki posting on her Insta story how Drake made calls behind the scenes and shit. That's good on Nicki, but put that shit in your diary, because until Drake publicly show you love like he's been kissing your ass and saying fuck Lil' Kim and all this other weird shit when y'all first came out, he's not the same person. And you need to know when the fuck to eliminate yourself from this weirdo. Like, everything was all good until he leaked up with Meek Mill, and now you hopped on Barbie going bad and dissed his ass. Drake didn't sign you. You don't owe Drake shit. Wayne is the one who signed you. You so focused on bringing Drake out. Why the fuck hasn't Wayne came out? You and Wayne have so many damn songs, and yet you haven't brought him out. What's up with that? And I hope it's not no beef with, you and Wayne because of Heavy on it. Because ever since you started promoting Heavy on it, I haven't seen nothing between you and Wayne. Like, I hope all is good because you and Wayne have a great bond. Y'all don't need Drake. Send his ass back to Canada. Like, y'all don't fucking, the industry is not going to miss a fucking Drake. I promise you. They can replace him easily with Future. Okay? But even talking about him is making me sick to my stomach, so we're going to move this pretty fast. Somebody broke into his house. Tried to break into his house, shot his security guards. What else? He did a song with Sexy Red. That shit was ass. Sexy Red whole little EP album mixtape, whatever the fuck it was. It was ass. Kind of like the ass you said you gave up to Drake. Sexy Red was on on Instagram, and a fan asked her, "Are you fucking Drake for features?" Because they have more than one song. I think they have like 3 songs, and she said yes. I been knew Drake hit that. Like Drake giving her. First of all, it was a rumor that that's why he was giving SZA so many collabs. Like Drake is definitely hitting that. Sexy Red already been exposed by Aiden Ross because he supposedly paid her to take his virginity on some weird shit. I thought he was lying, but Sexy Red was like, "No, you paid me to take your virginity." That was that. And I don't know, Sexy Red girl, you kind of lose. Put a lock on it. And that's no shade to Sexy Red. I just can't get into her music, and she seemed to be a busybody. But girl, I can't. I mean, if it's making you money, then who the fuck am I? Let's move on. Oh, y'all thought Dawn was done? No, Dawn not done. Amsterdam, what the fuck is good? There's some clown ass haters in Amsterdam that arrested my baby Onika. And supposedly it was supposed to be sabotaging her tour to hold her, so she can be late to her tour. Nicki went live to expose the weirdos, and in the live you can clearly tell that shit was planned and it was a purpose that they had. Out of nowhere they bring up Nicki too, and when Nicki questioned why they bringing up the tour, that's when the other guy jumped in. I'm gonna post a live on my YouTube. They said Nicki had drugs in her luggage, which, marijuana is supposed to be legal in Amsterdam, but they also took a luggage that they was not supposed to take. Nicki also made it clear that was not hers, and it took them a minute to even tell her that she was arrested. Then when she asked them why is she arrested, they wouldn't tell her. She also asked what jail is she going to for the address. They wouldn't tell her that either. Like the fact that they didn't even want to be recorded. Like one of the men actually asked Nicki to stop recording. Why do you not want to be recorded? It's for her safety, and because she don't know where the hell she going. She kept saying that she needed a lawyer. Y'all didn't get her no lawyer, but y'all wanted to put her in this cold ass truck while she's supposed to be on tour shutting it down. My bitch was forced to sit there and look at y'all ugly ass faces instead of celebrating being the baddest rap bitch in the game with the barbs. Like imagine that. Imagine being that type of hateful motherfucker. Like seriously. Really? You have to be a dumb motherfucker to arrest Nicki Minaj. I mean, damn, I know she bad, but it ain't that serious, officer. And the fact that she had to reschedule her tour, like y'all was really rooting for Nicki's downfall. And shout out to everybody who showed Nicki love during this time. Everybody was hashtagging Free Nicki, was trending everywhere. And my baby is released. Oh, y'all thought they was gonna keep her? No, my baby is out. Went back to her, mansion and shit. Had to go feed Papa Bear. Like they literally found Nicki Minaj hotel room, and they was really outside for her. And
I love you too. I love you. I really do. Let me tell you, that this is just for the bars, because if y'all could see how ugly I look right now, y'all.
She came downstairs and she talked to him, they got pictures and all that. So it was a dope moment. Even though she couldn't be on stage, she damn sure saw her fans who really fuck with her. And that's good to have somebody to, support you through times when people are really against you. Like, y'all can keep trying, but bitch, it's not working. And Nicki Minaj just announced that she's doing a second leg of the US tour. So she's coming back. After this, overseas shit, she's coming back. So Nicki, keep your prayers up, and we are rooting for you for the rest of this tour. And show these bitches how it's really done. You heard? It's Barbie Bitch!